Welcome to Professor Bernard's channel. This video talks about the different conditional structures in C program. Let's dive in. C language has the following conditional statement, also known as decision-making statements. 1. If-else statement. 2. Else-if statement. 3. Switch statement. These statements are used to control the flow of execution, so they are also known as control structures. The if-else statement is a basic conditional statement in C. It allows the program to execute a block of code if a specified condition is true, and a different block of code if the condition is false. Here's a brief explanation. The if statement evaluates the condition. If the condition evaluates to true, the code block associated with the if statement is executed. If the condition is false, the code block within the else statement is executed instead. The hashtag define_CRT_secure_no_warnings line is a preprocessor directive used to suppress warnings related to the use of certain functions like scanf and Visual Studio. The hashtag include_studio.h directive includes the standard input-output library, which provides functions like printf and scanf. The int main function is the entry point of the program. Inside the main function, int number, this line declares an integer variable named number to store the user input. Printf please enter a number, this line prompts the user to enter a number. Void scanf %d, ampersand number, this line reads an integer value entered by the user and stores it in the variable number. The program uses a single if statement to check if the entered number is greater than 0. If number is greater than 0, it prints number is positive. Otherwise, it assumes that number is less than or equal to 0, and prints number is negative. The return 0 statement indicates that the program has executed successfully and is terminating. In many situations, you might need to check multiple conditions in a sequential manner. The else-if statement allows you to do just that. It follows an if statement and provides an additional condition to check if the preceding conditions evaluate to false. This is a structure of conditional statements in C, known as the if-else ladder. Here's a brief explanation. Initial condition, condition 1. The first if statement checks condition 1. If condition 1 evaluates to true, the code block associated with it is executed. Subsequent conditions, condition 2. If condition 1 is false, the program moves to the else-if statement. The else-if statement checks condition 2. If condition 2 evaluates to true and condition 1 was false, the code block associated with it is executed. Fallback, else. If both condition 1 and condition 2 are false, the program executes the code block associated with the else statement. This block serves as a fallback option when none of the previous conditions are met. The hashtag define_CRT_secure_no_warnings line is a preprocessor directive used to suppress warnings related to the use of certain functions like scanf and Visual Studio. The hashtag include_studio.h directive includes the standard input-output library, which provides functions like printf and scanf. The int main function is the entry point of the program. Inside the main function, int number, this line declares an integer variable named number to store the user input. Printf \n please enter a number, this line prints a message asking the user to enter a number. Scanf %d, ampersand number, this line reads an integer value entered by the user and stores it in the variable number. The program uses if, else-if, and else statements to determine whether the entered number is positive, negative, or 0. If number is greater than 0. If true, it prints you entered a positive number. If number is less than 0. If true, it prints you entered a negative number. If neither of the above conditions is true, meaning number must be equal to 0, it prints you entered 0. The return 0 statement indicates that the program has executed successfully and is terminating. The switch statement is used to select one of many code blocks to be executed based on the value of an expression. It provides an alternative to multiple if-else statements when you need to compare a single value against multiple possible values. Here the syntax. The switch statement evaluates the value of the expression. Inside the switch block, there are multiple case labels followed by constant values, value 1, value 2, etc. These labels specify the different possible values of the expression. If the value of the expression matches one of the case labels, value 1, value 2, etc., the corresponding code block associated with that case label is executed. The break statement is used to exit the switch block once a matching case is found. Without break, execution would continue to the next case label. If none of the case labels match the value of the expression, the default block is executed. This block serves as a catch-all for any unmatched cases. The default block is optional, it's executed only when no matching case is found. This C program prompts the user to input a number representing a day of the week, 1 to 5, and then displays the corresponding day. Here's a brief explanation of the code. The hashtag define_crt_secure_no_warnings line is a preprocessor directive used to suppress warnings related to the use of certain functions like scanf and Visual Studio. The hashtag include_studio.h directive includes the standard input-output library, which provides functions like printf and scanf. The int main function is the entry point of the program. Inside the main function, the variable day is declared to store the input day number. The printf function prompts the user to enter a number representing a day from 1 to 5. The scanf function reads an integer value entered by the user and stores it in the day variable. The switch statement evaluates the value of the day variable. If day is 1, it prints Monday. If day is 2, it prints Tuesday. If day is 3, it prints Wednesday. If day is 4, it prints Thursday. If day is 5, it prints Friday. If none of the above cases match, default case, it prints you entered wrong number. The return 0 statement indicates that the program has executed successfully and is terminating. Conditional statements. These statements work based on the condition or conditions given in the problem statement. Here's the summary of the discussed concepts. 1. If-else statement. It is used to divide the flow of the program into two branches linked through a condition. If the result of condition will be true, one path will be selected, and in case of false result of condition, other path will be followed. 2. Else, if statement. It is used when you need to evaluate multiple conditions sequentially. It allows you to check for additional conditions if the preceding conditions evaluate to false. 3. Switch statement. It is also used when we have to check multiple conditions like else if. But it majorly has certain limitations. Can be used only with integer and character data types.